I'd like to introduce my assistant for today's video. It's Peep. Marvelous assistant. She likes to be in the videos. I use my food saver a lot, especially this little accessory. It's how I vacuum pack my canning jars when I have dry goods in them, and this works fantastic. I also use my food saver a lot for vacuum packing bags. However, if the electricity will go out, especially for an extended period of time, I do have an alternative. It's the pump and seal. Let me show you what it can do. So this is the little box it comes in. It's from Pioneer Concepts. Let's open it up. These are the little tabs you put on the seals. They're kind of like Band-Aid seals. And here's the little, it's almost like a thumbtack that you, or a push pin, that you make the hole in the lid. And then here is the pump and seal itself. And then this is more for sealing bags. And there's the instructions. And that's all it's in the box. So I need to say a disclaimer. I purchased this product myself, and I am in no way associated with this company. I just wanted to share with you what I consider a useful product. Usually I use my food saver. It has a tube accessory attachment that goes in here, and I can easily put on the lids. But what would happen if I didn't have electricity? Well, I do have another way to do it. Now we're going to use the push pin. Make a little hole in the top here. Wow, you got to push it pretty hard. There we go. Now we got the hole. Now you want to put your little ring on top to hold it in place, the lid. And then take one of these. This is the tab check. Can you see there's a little black part there? I'm going to put that black part over the hole. There we go. And then put this on top. And you're just going to keep on doing this until it really shortens up. Yep, I definitely think it's there. Now, okay, let's take off this. See if we get a seal. Yep, can you see I'm just reaching it from the lid. So there we go. The neat thing is you can use regular jars. This was a spaghetti jar, and the top has to have a little rubber seal in it, and it has to screw on. So here we go, screws on. Now we're going to do the push pin on top. There we go. Okay, got the hole there. And we'll just use a tab like before. Put it right on top. Okay, it's really shortened. And I don't know if you can see it, but the little bump in the middle is in. Let's see if you can hear when we release it. Yep, definitely a vacuum seal. And you can reuse these. You just have to place them back carefully where you got them. As long as they stay clean, you can use them again. And these are about $14 for 100. But in case you don't want to buy them, you can make your own seal. I'm just using regular electrical tape here. And just a little piece. I'm going to put it over the hole. I'm not going to push it on strongly. put this on top of it. Let's try it. Okay. Now, looks down, but does it have a vacuum seal? Let's hear. And that works. Now, I've also heard where they use about a 3-inch strip of electrical tape and take a piece of a plastic like grocery bag, can be as thin as you want, about 1/3 the width of the tape, and just put that in the middle. And that's supposed to work as a good seal too. But to me, I think electrical tape works just fine. Some of you might remember your mother buying this maybe like 15 years or more ago. It was one of those infomercials, and now it's still available on Pioneer Concepts website. You can get it for about $35 with the accessories I showed you. And it really does work well. What I really like about it is that you can use normal jars, you know, like jars that your spaghetti comes in, your olives, your sauces, whatever, and you're recycling or repurposing and using these for your dried goods, and you're able to vacuum seal them with this. I mean, that's pretty nifty. You're also able to use the pump and seal for sealing bags. And this gentleman here has an excellent video on it, and I encourage you, if you're interested, to watch his video. There's a link if you just click on that little eye, and it will show you how he does it, and it's pretty amazing. Now, I also wanted to point out another video for you. That's where a gentleman has used the pump and seal, and this is the little accessory that you can buy online for the food saver. He uses this and the tube that comes with the food saver and connects it here, and he is able to seal the canning jars just with this, and you don't have to put a hole on top or have a tape or anything else, and it just uses a little manpower or woman power, no electricity. So I just thought I'd bring up some of these suggestions. It's always good to have in your prepping supplies things that you can use without electricity. And you can always dehydrate items without electricity. I mean, you don't need your expensive dehydrator. You can do it in your sun oven or just out in the sun. But if you want it to last longer, it's really helpful to vacuum pack. So I think that is where this pump and seal comes in handy. Love to hear what you think, if you have one of these in your preps or if you use something else. This is Prepper Potpourri saying please subscribe, share the knowledge, thumbs up if you like this video, and as always, thank you for your support. Hit that little bell down below if you want to receive notifications of my videos.